Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kenya and I'm back again today with another video for you guys in 2019. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, don't forget to smash the heck out that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell as well so you'll be notified whenever I upload a video here in 2019. Also, I do have a playlist on my channel, so if these videos is what you're mostly interested in, you can go ahead and binge watch all the videos that I have made since last year before. Go ahead and watch them, get caught up. That way, any questions that you have, I might have already answered it, or you might see a video that kind of answers all questions for you and you can move forward. With that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into this video today. So I really want to touch topic with budding. Like, I've gotten a few questions, and I deeply want to apologize for taking a long time to even like respond to it or make a video. I got a few questions asking about budding. Some people were concerned about it. Some people wasn't sure about it. Didn't know if it was something that was normal. Let me just make a disclaimer. I am not a professional whatsoever. I'm sorry if my skin complexion keeps changing throughout this video. I'm using my natural light and the sun is just going in and out, playing around. Anywho, I just want to make sure you guys do know that I am not a professional, and any answers that I give you is just based off of my experience and my research and what I've, with my experience with my hair, my girl's hair, and any research that I've done and what makes sense to me. So with budding is not a problem. Budding, typically you start seeing budding in starter locks about around between the 3 to 6 month period of you having your hair. Especially when you get your first retwist, you will definitely see it. And it is not something to be worried about. You ever heard that saying, it's ugly before it gets pretty? Well, that applies with locks too. It's going to look a little unusual compared to someone else you see that have their locks for about a year or two or even longer. Budding is just basically like you're starting to see what the size of your locks is gonna be. So it's just part of your locks, pieces of your locks, instead of the whole entire lock getting thick all together for some reason. And I'm not gonna dip and dabble into like scientific or whatever nature's why it does that, but it happens to almost every single person that start their locks. So instead of it happening along the whole entire lock all at one time, you'll start seeing little thick parts and bumps and buds through the lock, and it's just the lock swelling, is matting, it's maturing. It's basically you're starting to really get an idea of what size or how thick your hair is gonna be. So the budding is not a problem. All you can do really is just palm roll it and try to get it trained and form, and everything else is just basically going to form all together. I do not suggest you using any type of lock jewelry around this time, because you do not want to interrupt the budding process. You don't want to interrupt the matting process, because especially the lock jewelry that covers, like the little round ones that you put around the lock, I don't suggest you putting that on your hair around this time, because it's going to be bumps and lumps throughout your hair. Eventually it's going to smooth out and everything is going to look the same. Even though I have my hair for 2 years and some months, I still feel like sometimes I experience budding with the new growth, the part that I just interlock within that 6 months period. Sometimes it look like I'm experiencing some budding there. So I don't think budding completely goes away throughout your lock journey. I think because remember, I interlock. So the new growth that I interlock is gonna be a little tighter than the ends that's been there for as long as I've had my locks. So now the new growth part that I've interlocked needs to get as thick as the rest of everything else, and it needs to form that same process that everything else went through. It has to go through that as well. So I feel like I experience budding. And to know if you're budding, you're gonna see, I'm gonna probably show some pictures. I wish like heck that when I first started my locks that I like recorded the whole journey and everything, because it would have been better to explain it with you guys seeing me go through it. But I've already passed all of that. But it's basically just lumps and bumps. It's just like, you know, when you first get your locks done, whether it's interlock or corals or rope twists or braids or whatever, it's not going to continue looking in that same uniform pattern along the lock. It's not going to look the same way. It's going to start, you're going to start seeing some like big bud or bumps here, and then you'll probably go down to be smooth, and then you'll see another one here. And like I said, it's mostly around the 3 to 6 month period, and you will definitely see it within the first retwist. So especially if you're the type that moisturize your hair with water all the time, the water also causes the swelling, and that's a good thing. It's going to swell. Your hair is going to swell. It's going to shrink. It's going to matte, and that's the whole process. So to answer your question, budding is not a bad thing. You should not be worried about budding. Everybody goes through it. You cannot stop the process. Don't try to, and do not try to like squeeze that one little area. You definitely gonna come out with looking like your hair is forever budding if you sit there and play with that one little part, trying to, some people think that it's a bad thing, so they sit there and they try to squeeze it and rub that one little spot, and they're trying to like form it or whatever. But I think the best way to form and smooth it all out, or if you don't, you feel a little insecure about it, just take one and just roll it from top to bottom. Just palm roll. Palm roll is the best way to train your locks. Palm roll and covering your hair up at nighttime is the best way, because in the process of you budding, you don't want to like encourage the frizziness, because easily by you not covering your hair and you have those buddings, you don't want little strands of hair to start coming out of that area where it's budding, and now you have a hard time trying to you have to constantly keep wrapping the hair into it, and it's just a whole big mess. So when you start seeing the budding, the best thing I would suggest you do is make sure you cover your hair at nighttime. Continue to moisturize your hair and palm roll your hair, especially after you wash your hair. Palm roll after you retwist, palm roll. The budding eventually is going to go away. It's going to go away. You can't prevent it. It's a part of the process. It's okay. Relax and enjoy your lock journey. All right, that's all I have on this topic. If you have anything else, go ahead and drop it down below. Let me just say this. It is a process with me recording these videos. When I first started my channel, I did not have intentions on it being mostly a majority about locks and everything. So, and I am not a professional. I don't do this every day. So it's kind of hard sometimes trying to come up with ideas and what to record. I only maintain my locks and my girls' locks, so I'm not in their hair like every single week. We're not touching our hair and doing anything. So sometimes I don't know what to record. I don't know how to grab you guys' attention. That's why I ask for the feedback or any suggestions, or I would love to do a whole Q&A video answering some questions. So help your girl out. Also, you gotta hit that like button to let me know that you are enjoying these videos. Also, comment down below. It helps my channel out. If you hit the like button and you communicate with me, it does help my channel out, guys. Share my video. If you subscribe, that notification bell has to be turned on. I can tell a lot of people notification bell is not on. Also, welcome to all the new subscribers that decided to hit and join my channel. I deeply appreciate it. You the one, and I hope that I keep your attention, but you gotta hit your notification bell so you are not late when I drop a video, okay? I think that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. Thanks for watching. Follow me on social media, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Toodles.